Here Landover. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You about to throw on the first play? Yep. They all try to do that because they want to blitz.
And he finds the tight end, Reed. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On third down, it's Mills. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. First carry for Darius Geis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Off the play fake, Prescott going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
All right, let's see what we got.
First interception thrown.
Sweeping deep.
That hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Sweeping deep.
Look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. He hit pay dirt so many times we almost lost track. Every time we turned around, he was in the end zone.
And those weren't all just 1-yard plunges either, partner. I mean, he ripped off a few long jumps.
Got to keep this sweep up. Even though they're not bringing them safeties down, we got to keep it up for a couple quarters. Got to keep it up for a couple quarters. Because by the time the 3rd, 4th quarter roll around, there you go.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we
They're not posting though. They're not pressing yet. At 91 speed, so they'll be able to get back.
If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next.
Where you going to go, safety?
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's
how do you overthrow? And how did you not go get that as a receiver, dude? Like, what the fuck?
Play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
The fucking corner is breaking on the goddamn ball.
Points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself.
Man, we going for that. Y'all can forget that shit. Give a fuck what y'all think.
I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. I know the scouting.
I know this is a division game, but it's still early in the game. Early enough to make a mistake.
Make a play, but on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Bitch, saw you trying to come up in that hole. Fuck out of here.
Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on down.
What?
So just shy of midfield.
Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? This is clearly the line of scrimmage. Wow, I just got hugely cheated. Okay, that's the line of scrimmage. We needed a yard, which means that would be this yard line right here. I clearly passed that. You telling me I don't get forward progression on that? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Okay.
They tried it, didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position.
Full of shit,
Look,
man. That
I'm
shit is
as
some
aggressive as
bullshit.
anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the
Oh, the refs is cheating out here in D.C., man. That shit was some bullshit.
Back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
how you don't get that man forward progression?
And he is met in his tracks behind the
crazy.
Scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack.
That's mine. Give me that.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
This nigga is...
there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down.
This nigga's a monster out here, man. This nigga's a monster. Thank you, Amos, getting that back for us. And it took way too much time off the clock.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Hello?
Hi, is Mr. Sanders there?
This is he.
Hi, this is Beth calling from the Madison, Wisconsin VA on behalf of the Durham VA. And it's regarding a letter that we recently sent you about a research study that's collecting family health history information to improve cancer screening. Did you get that letter from the Durham VA?
I don't believe I did.
All right. Would you be interested in hearing more about the study over the phone?
I would. This is kind of a bad time right now at the moment. I'd have to get like maybe another hour or so.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What'd you say it was a cancer research study?
Yeah, we'd be asking you to enter your family health history information into a secure website called Mitri, and then it would assess your risk for different types of health screenings, including cancer screening.
Oh, how long would this take, the conversation?
Roughly about 20 minutes.
Okay, so if you can call me back in about an hour or so or later on today, that'd be fine.
Okay, yeah. How about I give you a call back a little later today, just because in an hour or so I'm going to be on a conference call. So I'll plan to give you a call back later today.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
almost planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
They definitely not going to be. Oh, maybe they are going to be dumb enough to drop a safety.
Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
I think y'all got it figured out now. You think you shut him down a couple times so you can shade a little bit? All right. Let's check it out. Let's see how well you think you got it covered. Bitch.
Complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 51 yards. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Now Mahomes. Past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's Coleman on the toss. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decided to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the
I don't know why I picked that motherfucking play. No, goddamn well I'm not about to run that shit. Be a fucking idiot to do that shit right now.
It's Coleman here. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking
peeking over here in the backfield, y'all. He's peeking over here in the backfield. Oh, come on.
Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Washington defense,
I don't like that. I don't like that corner. Slid out a little too much for me.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Got to gamble a little bit. It's a game.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Got to gamble a little bit, bitch. It's a game.
4th and goal, Charles. All the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
That time, a 9-play drive. And Tevin Coleman polished it off with a touchdown run. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running... of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll score. Touchdown. Eagles.
That's Miller, ain't it? Or is that Baker? Oh, Smith. Damn, Roquan.
Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Yeah, that's 3 picks, dude. In the first half. We got a few more coming. This nigga got 10 interceptions in week.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the
week
kick is
7.
away.
This motherfucker has 10 interceptions. He's definitely gonna break the record. I think the record 14. If nobody's broken it yet.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And
we need 4 more in throughout this season and still have a little more than half the season left to get 4 interceptions to tie 5 to break.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script.
He can fuck around and get that in this game. He done got 3 in a game twice already.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
He's already got 2 right now, and it's still the first half.
What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You better come on with all that bullshit.
Like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
There's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
All right, Dak. I'm about to fuck you up, nigga. Watch this.
People like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position.
You're pissing me off.
Watch
that run on this play.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They running.
On 1st and 10, Prescott dumps it off for Geis. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here on the 22-yard line.
Okay.
Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Okay.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
Fletcher Cox, you better get your goddamn stamina up.
Nowadays.
Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll hand it down to Geis, and they'll get him down right about the 20. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it now.
Oh, they caught me slipping.
And he takes it in.
Caught me on the goddamn audible. All right, that's cool. Let's go.
A great play there. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
I should have known it was within the 2-minute warning. You can't fuck around and make a mistake picking your plays at the 2-minute warning. You can't, because this is what that'll happen. You know that, Benjamin. What the fuck are you doing? Let's go. You already know that.
Within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Should have just kept going.
Sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Should have just kept going. Sweeping deep.
Philadelphia getting set
That's our
to take
specialty.
the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
Sweeping
score a
deep.
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored
They
points,
might pick this
it's a
off
whole
because
lot better view
you know
than
what?
when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We're gonna run the play. We were gonna run. He's not up close enough for me on that play.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Well, big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So,
True.
So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. But on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore. You're saying with the bigger guys. And
Not necessarily.
you find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. They might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side.
Sure.
But not necessarily all the time.
Before you find
We both
out
know
how
it's
loose
difficult.
left
They've made it
field
look
from the
effortless out there.
Beretta, putting
Through the
all
air,
the holes
on the
in your
ground,
sweater.
They move the ball with relative ease.
Rolex watches and couple of those colorful swatches. I'm taking her to knockers.
Throwing on first down
And
is
if she
Mahomes.
resists the blocker. Go get your man, bitch. She can
And
too.
brought down, but not
Tell him
before they
Biggie
get
did it. What the
inside
fuck he's
10
gonna
to the
do?
7.
I hope
Another
apologetic
nice
for
gain,
him
16
if I
yards
get it.
there and a first down
The
again.
cocksucker won't forget it.
Coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you
Taking
get much more
taking
balance
you
than
and
this.
taking all of your
Big-time
money.
run,
Give me that loot. Give me that
big-time
loot.
pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that?
wasting too much time.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Let's run it.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Coleman now. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45
this rain and
seconds
it's cold.
to
Got
go
my
in
knee
the first
hurt.
half.
Fuck.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Y'all think that's gonna help y'all?
They get it to him running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Tevin Coleman with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Second down, Prescott. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A first down throw for Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now we're signaling the timeout as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The Redskins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, we need another sack, man. We ain't had 4 sacks in the game all goddamn year.
It's incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Oh, this is gonna be a pick.
And
y'all
likely
dumbass
time for
bitches.
one final play here in the half, so they will go
This
for
is
it on
gonna be a
4th
pick
down.
on your dumbass bitches. This is gonna be a pick on your dumbass bitch. Oh.
Final play of the half, Prescott, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So certainly an interesting
No, y'all didn't do that now, did you?
And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Yeah, you better play them safeties high. But I got something. I ain't gonna run it. I'm gonna do something else.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this one is in.
The fuck out of the way, ref!
So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Chester Rogers, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Kirk Cousins has thrown a touchdown pass.
Cousins is on the Dolphins.
Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh and check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Taywan Taylor, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
That was whack as hell. I ain't never seen that kind of dumb shit on the halftime show. Whatever.
We turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, if I could have got past your ass!
The 25 to the 26-yard line. Now out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here.
I'm gonna test him. I'm gonna see what you got, man. Let me see if you got the speed to catch up.
Plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's
got a man, it's caught.
You can catch him, but I should have been doing it.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
Come on, you Aguilar. You know you can beat him. Come on, man. You need one of them cuts.
There wasn't a hole open in
One
the
of them
zone.
funky cuts to fuck him up.
Early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to get it running right. Flashed a nifty move, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line.
They're trying to keep your boy out.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
You should have just kept running the route instead of looking back for the fucking ball, letting everybody in the goddamn stadium know you getting it. Keep running the goddamn route.
Plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Still 2nd down.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. Not losing with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, that was Gator.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Was that Gator?
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
It's a lot of
Ball
picks,
up to
man.
the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A lot of picks, man.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush and down he goes.
They knew what they was doing on that one.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And some space here. 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
We could talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 7 yards away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier.
Gator
Now a
had
trio
one.
of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Baker got one.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about.
I think it was,
his ability
Baker
to do
got the sack.
everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him, as we've seen.
4
But you say
interceptions,
3
man.
rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught one as well.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Redskins. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
I was dumb, Benjamin. And you knew better than doing that shit. You knew it.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive
You just had to
plays,
try it out and see if it'll
that's
work.
often the difference in winning
Okay.
and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I'm addicted to balling. Ah.
Prescott now on second down. That's good.
Good play. Good play.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Good play.
Devin Funchess, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play.
Oh, you fucked up. You really fucked up, kicker. Oh, I fucked up.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard
Go over there,
line.
not go up and then go over there, because I'm bringing them closer to me. Just go ahead and go over there.
A look at the running back,
Fucking
the
up,
man out of the
Benjamin.
backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but
Wow,
he's
they
had
got
a
222
great game, as we like
yards,
to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place
What?
to live. He might want to make an offer in the
Wow.
end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to
Yeah,
get
that's my
there,
joystick
and
pulling
boy,
to
he
the
looks
left
happy
thing.
when
That
he
shit is
does.
some bullshit, man.
That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, y'all done fucked up. Y'all bailed me out.
Mahomes to
They
throw
bailed me out.
down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's
That was so cheap, Madden. That was so cheap. But, alright, whatever.
37-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Geis with a carry on second down. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh!
Steps away. All that gets him is just a
Fuck!
yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job
That was
defensively.
damn, we needed that sack.
Dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. The Redskins on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Bitch. I know where you was trying to go with that.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards
baby.
and a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20
Put it on the holes in your sweater.
It was evident
I know y'all trying to give it to me so he don't get the XP. I'm going to just go ahead and take the XP because I got to run it to get the
20 was the
XP.
threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So everybody can get some XP. Yeah, we'll throw it on the next one. I knew y'all was trying. I know y'all was trying to keep me from getting the XP. I know. I know.
Just as good here in the
You showed me that. I was going to take it, too.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. In for the score. And the Eagles add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
No, we're just trying to get Mahomes loosened up, warmed up, get that arm hot. You know what I mean?
Now the Redskins offense.
So when we get these users up here shortly, ain't nothing new. You know how to do.
6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way
dogs
you
out.
described it.
Well, get him, Khalil. Get him, Khalil.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Prescott. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side.
Glad I changed that. Glad I changed that play at the last minute there.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because
Let's do
everything
this
was
here
right.
in case he
Got the
decides to
completion,
take off.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Oh, cover 3. Let's go.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, they made me go towards them. That's some bullshit. I was pulling outside, man.
Take this one up to the 35-yard
You better punt that shit. This is not going to end up good. Thank you.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Not going to turn out good for you
So
at
many
all.
times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
Oh, come on, dude.
Open field.
12 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... You know, team
Just trying to set something up here for us, you know, big play. They want to keep the safeties back, you know, run that base 4-3, fine. I'll keep sweeping it to the outside, negate the motherfucking tackles. And make the motherfucking linebackers earn it, make them run.
That's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Better think about your move over there, safety. Think about your moves.
Throwing on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20.
2 touchdowns.
Because
Warren had more than 2.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
That nigga had about 3, 4.
Just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Well, you better not let this receiver get behind you over there, Bo.
Red zone now, Mahomes to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Man, I know I threw more. I threw a couple.
Can pick up a lot of
Well,
yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got it. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Unnecessary roughness, ref.
Ugly. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Mahomes going to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
We still need 2 more sacks, though. Man, that's some bullshit. We know they throwing the whole entire fucking time, and they like.
Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you.
Like on this drive right here, we should definitely get 2 sacks. We know they ain't got. All they can do is throw the ball. That's all they're gonna do. And we coming. Matter of fact, I'm coming to Dom next time. Yeah, rhymes like Dom's next.
1st down, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good job.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. This one caught by Crowder.
Gator, what was you doing?
Down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They're going to try to go deep, but we coming. So be prepared. That nigga ain't going nowhere.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans.
Yeah, that's something I need to do early. They're not doing that right now. So.
Hard to believe.
Oh shit, that's why.
Tripping. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Hey, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield.
It's 48-24. Why the fuck, with 1 minute left, why the fuck would they be kicking an onside kick, man? Like, come on, really? Who the fuck is doing that?
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, 4th quarter,
losing by 24 fucking points.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into
stupid.
the game, and someone has said here that the data says
put
that
one
when the team's
safety
expecting an
okay.
onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Preston Smith in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. That if someone does it to them, you don't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Damn, that motherfucker thick. Yo, this draft is terrible.